Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended, and today, well, a lot of things have happened since last episode. So, I ended up having to move up here, away from the beach, because there's a Rex down by the old camp, so I decided to move up here, which is a more permanent base location that I can build at later. However, during that process, I ended up losing the Deinonychus to an aloe. However, fortunately, I did just hear that Paleoarch plans on making a Paleo Deinonychus, so I will be mutating those instead of the normal variant anyway. That being said, I did acquire two good Deinonychus eggs. I don't know if they're from the same parent or not, but I'm going to hatch them right now and find out. Hopefully this way I'll be able to use one of them to actually walk around instead of having to just keep it back at the camp all the time. But I would like to try and tame that Rex if it's still there. That'd be a really good addition. A bit too early for Rex normally, but if Ark hands you a max level Rex, you really can't say no. Let's see. Female and, okay, mostly oxygen, really bad damage stat, decent weight and health though, so good for getting around the map. I didn't check the stamina. It's okay. Let's check this other one. Again, I'm not sure if it's from the same parent or not, but I'll hatch it anyway. Looks same, so probably same parent. Okay, it is a male though. In that case, actually this one is slightly different. It's got a good stam. Okay. Okay. I think I'm actually going to use these guys to go ahead and breed up a better Deinonychus for me to use later on. So maybe we'll take care of that as well as trying to get this Rex. That being said though, I don't know if I feel comfortable leaving them up here, as aloes can respawn up here, so it might not be a bad idea to not leave them unattended. I'm trying to figure out where I put the rest of all my meat. There it is, still at the campfire. Alright. Give each of them half and I'll let them grow up a little bit, but in the meantime, I'm gonna go check to see if that Rex is still there and hope that an aloe doesn't spawn over here. Actually, here, I have an idea. I'll lead them over to this cliff and I can hide them over here where they'll hopefully be safe. Let's see, I could probably put them behind this rock here. Where are they though? Oh, there they are. Oh yeah, there's an aloe right over there. Oh, what level is it? Only 25. I could probably kill that. I end up having to kill 145 earlier. I knocked it out in order to actually kill it, but still. If I can handle that, I hopefully can handle a 25. Alright. Leave them there. I'll leave them on passive, and let's go take this aloe out. Hopefully they'll grow up by the time that I come back, and they'll be able to defend themselves. So this one, it probably would be better if I just attacked with a sword. Yeah, I'll just do it that way. There we go. Good XP too. And now that I think about it, good source of meat for the Deinonychus. Maybe it's a good thing this thing showed up. I'll take any more arrows. Like I said, I do have a long neck back in the smithy, but I want to make a little bit more bullets before I try and use it as my main ranged weapon. I would like to get some better armor, but at this point I'm kind of just waiting to get some flak. I think I'll get there soon enough, especially if I end up breeding some Deinonychus. I'll probably end up getting a decent amount of levels out of that. They seem to grow up faster than they used to, though, so that's nice, but at the same time, it's definitely a little strange. Still trying to find a good level Dodec and Anki, but I'm going to save taming those for a little bit later. I want to get an RG first so I can try and bring him to a safer spot. I don't really feel like taming them down here. That shouldn't be the good level. It's down at the beach, so should just have to go down this way and we should hopefully find it. However, given that it is a Tyrannosaurus as opposed to just a normal Rex, I'm gonna have to tame it differently than a normal Rex. Which unfortunately means I'm gonna need to find a good dino to kill. I can use its corpse to tame it. If it's still here, which I'm not sure if it is, I'm hoping. But I'm guessing it's probably not, or I would have found it by now. I'll just look around a little bit more though. Well, it's not a max level, but it's close enough. Normally I wouldn't tame a Rex this early on, but unfortunately it's kind of given the idea. Now I can't get it out of my head, so we're going to try and tame it. We're going to see how it goes. I'm going to need to kill that Bronto first. There's a Parasaur over here, right? Yes, there is. Okay, perfect. Unfortunately, this other one's going to cause some problems. Here, I'll lead away. Need to get aggroed on something. Need to find something else to chew on for a little bit. Will definitely be helpful for actually taming it, though, once I have to ride the other one and kill stuff. This one will definitely be a good target. There's a lot of sauropods though, so it won't be too hard anyway. Chalk Hills is definitely a really good spot to tame Rexes. Well, Tyrannosaurus. I mean, normal Rexes too. They do spawn quite common here, which is really nice. Alright, I think it's almost done with that Bronto. Yeah. I could use Procoptodon, but I don't think I can carry Procoptodon. I should be able to handle a Parasaur though. There we go. Alright. Alright, hopefully this works, and hopefully it doesn't accidentally kill me. Oh, it's running away. Great. Let's see if I can try to catch up to it. Oh, here we go. Okay, so now should have befriended it. There we go. Alright. Now I just need to... Unfortunately, I only have raw meat, so it's going to make this take a lot longer to finish the befriending phase, but it'll be worth it in the end. Okay, this is the last interaction, so it's been a very long time, but finally I can actually start taming this thing. I actually ended up dying to him once, and he got mad a couple times, but I was able to make it back here, and my horse is thankfully still alive, so I'll be able to head home on that, and we won't lose it. But this thing seems to have good damage. I feel like it's killing things faster than normal. Alright, this should be the last thing we need to kill. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna need that to fight that. I also ended up seeing a 140 unicorn while I was taming this guy, so I might go make sure that that actually was 140 unicorn just to be sure I wasn't hallucinating, but let's see. I also want to check this guy's stats. I might use them to fight the boss. Let's see. Oh, that's a very good starting health stat. I normally like about 1 point higher, but yeah, I think I'll try and greed for 1 higher. So in that case, I got myself a Rex now that I can just use to keep the area safe. Just want to go see if I can find that unicorn again. Made sure not to kill it. I think that's it. Yeah, there's a 140 unicorn. Okay, well, I might tame that, just because why not? Then again, I also don't feel like sitting there taming a horse for however long it takes. If it was a max level, I'd take it, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it. Maybe I'll get it later, but I feel like there's other things that I need to be doing, like trying to get those Deinonychus bred up, and honestly, I might keep an eye around, see if I can't find a female Tyrannosaurus, because I would not mind being able to get an imprinted one to sit around the house. It's going to be a while before I can actually ride it, but it'll still be helpful just to keep around regardless. Oh. I honestly didn't realize that they'd be able to insta-kill Deinonychus. Oh well, that's nice. Get some water. There we go. Let's see if he can find his way up here on his own. Oh yeah, he's doing fine. Okay. Now, I didn't see the Deinonychus starve. I didn't see a notification pop up, but I have had babies starve before that don't send a notification, so hopefully they're still there. Even if they're not, though, looks like they are. Alright, well, we got a 140 Rex, and we have a pair of Deinonychus. I might go steal some eggs before I breed these guys up. Just to be safe. Maybe. We'll see. I also don't want to risk losing them, though. But at the same time, I don't really know if I want to commit to breeding these guys just yet. I might do that between now and next episode, just to be a bit more time efficient. So I'll take one of them out. The male has the better stamina. The female has the better health and damage. I'll take the female. Do I even have the materials to make a Deinonychus saddle? It should be right around here. Is it made in your inventory? It is. I didn't know that. Alright. There we go. Could actually make another one. Might not be a bad idea to actually make some hide armor now that I think about it. Yeah. This bug. I don't know if anyone else has been having that issue, but every once in a while I get put into a spot where the game doesn't let me backspace anymore. Alright. It's the first time I've ridden one of these in Survival Ascended, and I'm so excited. Why is my weight so low? Oh, right. All items are affected, not just ones that are normally stackable. I might change that. That's a little bit overpowered, honestly. But here, let's go take this thing around and see if we can get a good egg. I want to be very careful what I fight with this thing, though. I don't want to lose it, but at the same time, I do want to take it out and use it. Oh, well, that's definitely not something that I want to be dealing with. What level is it, though? Okay, they're definitely not faster than Deinonychus. I guess that makes sense. Let's see. Only level 25. I might be able to kill that. I don't know what they can do, though. I've refrained from looking at any videos of these things, so I have no idea what they're capable of. So I might be in trouble here, but here. Looks like I can latch onto it. Damage is very low. How high? Oh yeah, only 14. Yeah, this is the weight. Yeah, that's right. I forgot. This is weight and health, not. All right. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not gonna kill that. Maybe if I had better damage, but let's see. 95. And what's this one? 55. Alright, both of those are bad. I'll still keep them, but definitely not gonna grow them up yet. I want to keep an eye out for a good level Mega Raptor, though, because I am very curious, and once I hit 60, I'll probably try to tame one. I have no idea how you do it, though, so I'll either have to look into it or try and test it out. I know it requires a torch. I've seen the altars, so that much I know, but other than that, completely clueless. Dossier made it sound like you need to keep them away with fire, but I don't know. Sometimes they aren't the most accurate. Let's see what we have here. 55. If this one's a good level, there's nothing guarding it. I want to take this one first. 140. I don't know if that's the same as one of the ones I have, or if that's a new one, but we can go hatch it just to be sure. Alright, so I went around and I just decided to pick up a few more eggs off camera. I just decided to cut most of the footages. There really wasn't much going on. But I've hatched up a bunch of them, and I have some stats that I think will work for now. We got about 30 health, 32 stamina, 28 weight, and 26 melee, which I really want to find a better one, but I really just couldn't, and it's taken me way too long. So I'm going to breed these guys up, I'm going to combine all the stats, and then I'm going to get probably an imprinted pair, male and female, and we'll head out and go hunting with them when I get them grown up and try to level them and see just how good they are. So it's been a very long time. It took me forever to combine all the stats and finally grow these guys up, but they're finally here. We got Loki, and I don't really have a name for a female Deinonychus. I've always had Loki for my male, but I've never had a name for my female. Their stats are decent. They're not as much health as I'd like them to have, but their damage is also not that great, but their stamina is decent at 32 points, so I'm just gonna give them an extra point of health. Yeah, she's got one too. Okay. But let's take them out and see just how good they do in a group. I don't know if might have helped. Okay, I can get the pack boost, but it doesn't seem to apply because I'm not actually the pack leader. Let's see if we can find some. I don't want to take on anything like a Rex or a Bronto. I'm just a bit too nervous to do that, but a Diplo would work perfectly fine. Also, give a good amount of XP. Is she still following me? Yeah. Alright. Let's see. I should have tried. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good. That's very bad. Oh, yeah. You target. This could be very bad. Doesn't help that I'm out of stamina. It looks pretty bloody though, so. Nope. Alright. That honestly wasn't that bad. That Rex is getting a little bit close though. Here, can I? No, can't get the pack boost for some reason. I'll apply one more level to Loki, then to the female. That'll probably work. Can't. I guess I don't have enough stamina. Alright. Alright, that Rex is gonna be a problem. May have to fight it, even though I don't want to. Here, quickly just put these to use so I can pack boost. Or not, it's not working. Must take more than 2 to count. Should be able to take out this Rex though. I think we'll be okay. It's only level 25, so should be too dangerous. Definitely hurts though. Am I not able to latch onto it? Huh. I don't know if that's a bug with the Paleoarchs, or if Deinonychus actually can't latch onto. I mean, they should be able to latch onto Rexes. I don't know. I don't know what the issue is. We got decent damage though. Oh, we got a Rex bone helmet. Uh-oh. Oh, here she is. Let's see. She's got some levels too. Just take all the apex drops. Saves me all the work of having to farm them later. One thing I did notice, I don't know if it's a bug or if it's actually a feature, but Deinonychus seem to be able to glide now. I can show it off here in a second, but if I jump, it's just normal jump. But if I jump and then hold down the jump button again, you can see that's not normal. At least, I don't think it was normal. But apparently that's not a thing, and I don't know if it's actually meant to be that way or not, but if it isn't, I wouldn't mind it being a thing. It's really nice. Makes getting around the map a lot easier. Should be able to manage this. I should have got some more though, just to increase the pack boost. Not sure if you can't do it with 2 or if it's bugged, but we'll see. I'll head back up to camp. Let's try that, and I'll see if I can do the pack boost up there. Yeah, nice thing about this, it doesn't use any stamina while you're hovering in the air, so that I'm sure is a bug, even if the feature as a whole isn't. But again, if they don't want to patch it, I'm perfectly fine with that. It's quite fun and it's really helpful, honestly. It makes getting around the hills a lot better. I've noticed that the climbing with Deinonychus doesn't really work very well. You can latch onto the wall once, but getting another latch just doesn't seem to work that well. Okay, let's see. Okay, there we go. Okay, it didn't actually... Okay, it didn't give me the bonus. And yeah, I should definitely be the pack leader, so for whatever reason it didn't give me the bonus. That's a bit strange. So I guess that's probably a bug unless they decide to remove that, which I can't imagine they would. I mean, Deinonychus are meant to be a pack creature, but they're pretty strong. I'm glad to have these things back. Deinonychus were one of my favorite creatures back on Survival Evolved, so I'm very glad to have them back on Ascended. What was this Parasaur? Level 100. Is everyone with me? How much health does she have? She's got 5 levels. Both seeing at about 1,000. Oh, she's actually higher level now. Alright, that works. I guess in that case, we'll probably be fine. I'll definitely need to let these guys heal up and level as well. Come on. It's stuck. I don't think I'm actually even hitting it. Nope, there we go. There we go. Alright. Might be a good idea to back off for now. But again, this is about half health from what we started at, so Bronto might be a bit too big though. Oh yeah, there's a Rex over there too. Oh, that's a max level Rex. You know, this one's been long already, but when Ark hands you a max level Rex, you can't say no. So, I'm gonna do it. It's also a female, so it'll pair with the one I currently have, which is a male, so I think it's worth it. Probably. Maybe. I hope. Leave her back at home. That being said, I'm going to force feed and heal this guy up first, so I'll be back when I'm ready to go try and tame it. Alright, all healed up, ready to go try and tame this Rex. I need to go quickly kill a sheep to get some mutton. I have prime meat and normal raw meat, so I just need mutton, and then I'll only be missing kibble. So it'll hopefully go a little bit faster than last time. I don't know. Okay, there is a Parasaur over here. That'll be helpful. Oh, this raptor will need to go. The lack of the mate boost really hurts. Damage went down a lot. That's it, right? Yeah, okay. Looks like it's all by itself. I should be able to get it with this Parasaur over here. I don't know if this raptor will die on its own, so I'll help its Dodix out. Just want to make sure the area is nice and clear. Okay. Should be able to handle this. That being said, I need to make sure you're on passive, because I don't want you eating this Parasaur or trying to engage with the Rex. Be careful I don't accidentally eat it myself. Okay. Let's see. Okay, I can hold it. Yeah, I'm gonna change it so weapons and tools don't go ahead and get impacted by the stack system. I think that's a little bit too overpowered. I shouldn't be able to carry around this Parasaur so easily. But I'll make use of the benefit while I can. Let's see if it actually heads over here. Yeah, it's gonna run away. I don't know why they've been doing this recently. Here. Just have him follow me. A little bit too far. Oh. Am I okay? Are we gonna be fine? I think we'll be okay. Just that parasaur to really lead that raptor away. I see a horse running up there. Was that Procoptodon? Yeah, it was Procoptodon. Alright, just want to be careful. Okay. Almost there. Here we go. Okay, stop moving. Just want to quickly check. I don't know if that's gonna work. Oh, it worked. Okay. Just hurry. This also give me more prime, so that's good. Really don't want to end up on this thing's bad side. Alright. Hold on. I'll cut to when I actually tame this thing, so you gotta sit through it, but I just want to give a bit of a tip. I recommend that when you're going through this phase of getting to the point where you can ride on it, I recommend standing on its left foot. It'll use its right foot to scratch its neck sometimes, so I don't recommend the right one. You can sometimes get kicked off, but this makes it a lot easier to actually give it the interactions at once, rather that be food or a pet. Just makes it easier that way. It doesn't have to walk up to you, because sometimes they don't walk up directly to you, and you can sometimes miss it. But as you can see, not allowed to move, and doesn't say what it wants me. I probably don't have it here. Oh, this might help. Quickly. Okay, I don't have mutton. Alright, ran out of time, I think. That or it's just asking for mutton or kibble. But yeah, I will just simply tame this thing up, and I'll be right back. Alright, we're almost done. I think this parasaur, yep, last thing I need to kill. Unfortunately, this victory did not come without sacrifice, as unfortunately during the actual taming process, Loki ended up getting killed by a Megaraptor. I forgot to turn him back on the neutral and just have him follow the Rex, so it's an unfortunate loss. But fortunately, this Rex does have good weight and stamina. I mean, stamina's not amazing, but I don't really consider stamina a needed stat on Rexes, so I designate it as a secondary stat, so I think about 40. But I want to find Loki's bag so I can get his saddle. I'll have to breed up another. It's so dumb that I forgot to have him follow me. Really just bred him up, and he dies within an hour. Hour of being out here. I'm not really sure where the bag is, though. This is the Megaraptor's corpse, I think, right? Yeah. Okay. Nothing good. I believe that would make it over here, judging by where it was when I got the notification. Oh well. Honestly, it was a worthy sacrifice. I have a male and female Deinonychus that I can use just to instantly breed up another one, so I don't need to worry about it taking forever this time. I just need to make sure I get a male, and honestly, I'll take any extra females I'll get. I'll take enough to get a pack of 6 of them, probably, to help me kill anything that's around here. Probably be a good way to get some hide. I'm not seeing the bag, though. I could just pull for it, but I don't know. I feel like that's a little bit cheating. I'm sure I'll probably do that, though, in the future, but it's just a primitive saddle, so I'm not too upset about losing it. I have more than enough resource to make another, and honestly, it'll give me more experience, which would be good. But we got 2 good Rexes, and we got all the Deinonychus ready to breed up, so we may have lost a Deinonychus or 2 in the process, but honestly, I think it was worth it in the end. And again, there's going to be a Paleo variant of Deinonychus coming out soon, so I don't really care to get amazing stats on the ones that I have, just ones that'll work until the Paleo variant comes out, and then I can use them instead. That's what I'll mutate. Need to think on what colors I'm gonna use for them, but I think I'll wait and see what they look like first before I really give it too much thought. They're also doing a Paleo variant of the Mega Raptor, so that'll take a while. So I'll probably try to get a Mega Raptor soon. I'm thinking next episode I'll probably try to get an RG and maybe Dodic and an Anki and a Mammoth. I might just do those off camera though. Those are pretty standard things, but at the same time they're also a crucial step, so I might do it. We'll see. But I definitely do want to try and get a Mega Raptor soon, though I have no idea if I'm actually going to be able to manage it. I know that I'm high enough level to make their saddle, but I don't really know if I'm actually going to have the stuff capable of taming them. I know you need a torch, but I don't really know if there's really anything else. Right, it's made in my inventory. Just making another one of these past it. There it is. Let's pull for that. Alright. But 2 Rexes and a bunch of Deinonychus, that's... I mean, I think that's quite successful. Got a lot of XP as well from breeding all Deinonychus, so I'll be able to go get an RG and I'll be able to upgrade out cloth armor. I probably could have done that earlier, but I never did. But next time I'll definitely have flak. I'll get some better gear, and then we work on going and taming an RG. But that's going to be it for this one. So thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, farewell.